Let's tap in. See. Spirit wants you to know, collective, what's going on in the current and future energy. And remember, tarot is timeless, so it speaks past, present, and future. Okay. All right. What's the message, Holy Spirit? What the collective needs to know? Wow, that flew out. All right. Perfect fit. Okay. Something about you are the perfect fit. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. So you are the ideal job to fit this right. So basically you're on the right path and you are the perfect fit for the job which you are doing right now. And it can be many things, that you are here, what you are here to do. Okay. So it said you were meant to be here. So you was meant to be here to finish off a job or to do a job for God, basically. You was meant to be the one to do this job, basically, especially when it come down to breaking family general curse. Like you was fit, you was the perfect fit. God felt like that. He selected the perfect fit. You being the perfect fit to walk down this right pathway. All right. Your soul was fit to finish off a contract that needed to be finished off. Okay. So you was meant to be here. Okay. You was meant to be here. You was meant to have this authority. Okay. Taking on the role of a leader, and everyone will respect you. Be your confident self. So you the one was the perfect fit to walk down this pathway, okay, to be a role of a leader, okay, a role of a leader. All right. And Spirit is saying, everyone eventually going to end up respecting you, okay, because Spirit just wants you to keep continuing on being confident. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to click on my pen. Okay, let's see. Something was on my hand. All right. New beginning is here. Okay. All right. So new beginning. You will start a new job and life. Clean sweep over. Hit the reset button. So a lot of y'all starting over. A lot of y'all didn't hit the reset button. Okay. A lot of y'all got new jobs. Okay. It all depends on what that job is. Okay. Because there's many jobs out there. It don't have to be the job as a 9 to 5. It can be many other jobs. Okay. But whatever this is, this is like a fresh new start when it come down to your life, having a clean sweep over, because you've been through a lot, all the stuff that you went through. Yeah, things are starting to make some type of change in your life. Okay. We got at the bottom of the deck, we got investment. All right. It said investment may well have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. At the front of it said winning. Okay, winning. It says sooner or later luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. So, okay. So luck is on y'all side because y'all chose this journey, whatever this pathway that God had put you on. You chose it, and you chose to walk down that pathway. Your soul was fit for whatever this job was, and a lot of y'all did made a lot of transformation here. Okay, having a new beginning, starting fresh. It said change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. So a lot of y'all is walking down a pathway that really y'all didn't even know what y'all was getting yourselves into. Y'all signed up for it. You signed up for it. We got authority came back out again. Y'all signed up for it. And a lot of y'all took on you know, did what God asked you to do. And a lot of y'all took on this journey, this soul journey, to elevate it. You took on the road as a leader, and you made a lot of transformation within yourself, and you could have made a lot of transformation around the people around you. Okay, right now you are in your power. Right now, a lot of people are seeing that you have the power to take control of your life and career and finances. Focus on your needs. So people are starting to see you focusing on your own need. Okay. People are just seeing how intelligent that you are, how logic that you are, and how you analyze things and you think rationally before you even take a lead of anything. It's just like you lead with your mind, okay? Because we got mind power here, and people are starting to see that, okay? And Divine sees it too. Divine is very proud of you because you took the role of a leader, okay? And you made a transformation of yourself. And this is the reason why you need to understand that you are the one that created a new beginning for yourself in order for you to have a clean sweep, a clean sweep over again, okay? So this journey, you was the perfect fit for this journey. Okay, you was the perfect fit for this journey. You was fit with this soul. Um, this ideal job was yours for you to take on this leadership role. To make a transformation here, to create a new beginning for yourself. And you got a lot of people out here feeling some type of way because you got some elder people. It look like you moved on and everything. You got some elder people, you cut ties, you know, especially if you got elder people feeling some type of way because they supposed to took on this leader role, but they didn't, they failed. You got certain elder people in your family failed to take on a leader role, and everything. And it was passed down to you to be the next family general curse. And a lot of y'all took on that road, even though it wasn't easy. It was hard. It was very hard. It was frustrating, It was ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you end up doing it and you passed all flying colors, and now things are about to get ready to take on with your life, okay? We got to make amends here. So you got some people here that wants to make amends with you, but it's up to you. All right, we got to make amends here with communication here. So be ready. Be ready. Be ready for people to be trying to call you up or inbox you and stuff, with communication, talking about some, hey, can we make amends? These are the people here who told half truth. I mean, who didn't tell all the truth. They said they're not being fully honest. Well, if they calling themselves speaking half truth, Spirit said they're not being fully honest with you when they talk to you. Okay? These are people here that betrayed you. Okay? Or they was part of the betrayal, or they knew about the betrayal. Okay? Some of these people could be some people here that didn't participate in it, but I don't give a care if they didn't participate in it or not. I mean, they was part of it. I mean, if you know about it, you was part of you was part of the betrayal, confirmation. Yeah, because somehow you passed some type of contract here. All right. It's a contract here that you had with God. And God said you was the perfect fit for this contract. And you play whatever role that you play, it don't matter, because we all have different roles that we play in all aspect of life. But whatever role that you had to play, you should pat yourself on the back because you did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Some of you didn't even know that you was being tested until now. Y'all figuring that out. But I don't know. But these people are being rejected by God. They could be feeling your rejection too. This is like their worst nightmare here for that betrayal that they did to you. Okay, but yeah, you had a contract by God. These people going through a storm. I'm telling you, going through karma. They are. And these people are gonna try to run to you and come and talk to you because, now you in this position of a leader role, and this is for your own self. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing things for you now. You focusing on you now. You being confident. You being that self confident in yourself that now you're not afraid to walk into the unknown. Now you're not afraid to take those leap of faith because you already know that God got you. All right. Something about you, having a clean sweep over, hit because you hit that reset button. You finally reach to the end to hit that reset button to things that go, you know start creating new things that start to happen, a fresh new start basically. All right. But yeah, people are materialistic. Yeah, these people here that was doing all this, crimes and stuff by hustling and lying their way to get up to the top here with materialistic stuff. Yeah, it's over with for these people. It's played out. It's played out. It's over with. Okay? You are defending yourself, so you got your guards up and you standing your ground. Okay? And these people know this too. They know you standing your ground. You got your guards up. You in your power. That's why. These people ain't used to you being like that. You in your power. That's the problem. You standing your ground, you defending yourself, and you in your power. And people ain't used to you being like that. People used to you being, an helping hand. You always, help them when in need, even though they stabbing you in your damn back and talking about you. They know you're quick enough to try to give them the helping hand. You know what I'm saying? We got foresight here. This is you with the foresight. It said, pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. No, you too alert. You already know what's going on around you. You too alert. You too farsighted. You too alert what's going on. And best believe you are making healthy, important decisions here to ensure your wealth. So nobody will not try to take that from you. Either that's physical or spiritual wealth. Wherever it is, you making sure nobody's not taking nothing, your destiny or nothing what belongs to you from you anymore. You making sure that you're moving up. Okay, I'm getting to move up here. It said careers on the rise, new offers, opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. A lot of y'all moving to the next level here. Some of y'all, you got a career that's on the rise. A lot of y'all got new offers coming in. Some of y'all got new opportunities that's coming in, making your salary be increased. Okay, you gotta excuse me. I don't know why I'm running out of breath. Anyway, you hear me over here like calm down, like talk slowly. Anyway, take a damn deep breath in between. All right, we got wealth here. Okay, we got wealth. It said you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So yeah, you're getting rewarded here by a guardian angel here, a powerful guardian angel, and it is the Most High God. It's because of this contract here. Like I said, divine understood that you was the perfect fit for the right pathway that you was on here. For you was the right fit for the soul here, and you was the right fit for this ideal job, and whatever this was, it was meant for you to be here for a reason here, guardian angel here. All right, it says some higher power is protecting you from difficulties and misfortune. Trust your guardian angel. So yeah, a lot of y'all trusted your guardian angel. A lot of y'all chose to take that leap of faith here. You chose to have the authority here to step up in a leadership role, okay, with confidence, all right. A lot of people are respecting you for who you are now. People see this transformation out of you. You got some people here is in all eye. Hold on, I'm rubbing my ear. They in all eyes like, wow, how did that happen for that person? How did that person get like that? Like, wow, I never known such and such can do stuff like that. Wow, that person had made some type of transformation. Wow, that person changed. Look at their futures. They don't look like the same anymore. They're glowing. They're looking different. They look like they're aging backwards, or they don't even look like they've been through any type of spiritual warfare. Stuff like that. This is how a lot of people out here talking and gossiping and saying right about now, because they seen this transformation here. you know, and yeah, so change is just a natural thing, a natural order of things. So things are just changing around you, and you creating this new beginning for yourself. You got a clean sweep over, and you starting over here. You in your power, you know. I mean, you focusing on your own needs. I mean, that's what it's saying here. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Yeah, you focusing on your own needs, and people are watching you from afar. These materialistic people here who sat here and chose to hustle by stealing, killing, deceiving, you know, and doing all type of, you know, this is different from everybody, you know, doing all this deceiving in here with due to materialistic. You was not never materialistic. Now these people are going through storms, you know, they're going through hard karma right about now, but be mindful because some of these people are trying to call you up or message you in the inbox you or something like that. They want to make amends with you, but Spirit said they not being fully honest, you know, trying to contact you and stuff. They not being fully honest, you know, with you if they do contact with you. Okay, and people are reflecting, they soul searching on the fact that they, you know, secluded you out of something and, you know, separated from you, and now they feeling some type of way. Yeah, they left with memories here. They chose to sit here and side hustle things, to be a thief here, to try to live in the moment, and now you done left them hanging here with no closure, no contact. You left them on red, and now they're going through some type of spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. Okay, so they're heartbroken. But they did this to themselves with legal matters. They did this to themselves. Now they up under pressure because you see the true colors of them, and they are losing sleep. They losing sleep. Okay. So what is going on, Spirit? What's the message? Okay, they bumping heads. They bumping heads. That's what they're doing. Okay, they getting into it. All right, they bumping heads now. We got I love you. Okay. So now you got, these people knew that you loved them a lot. These people knew that. And they took your love for granted. Okay, they took your love for granted. They took a lot from you for granted. And now everybody bumping heads about it here, secretly behind the scenes. I mean, everybody's pointing fingers at who and what and why did this all took place, because of such and such jealousy, such and such was envy of this person. You know, people are saying stuff like that to somebody here. The reason why, you know, things went down the way how it went down, you know, but it's too late for anybody to even be arguing with each other whatsoever, because they done already did the backstab. They watching on secret accounts. Okay, some of these people here got some secret accounts that's frozen too. They going through a lot behind the scenes. Yeah, we got GPS. These people here trying to track you down and trying to see where you at. But they can't find you though, because you divinely protected. Especially this Jezebel. You got a Jezebel that's trying to track you down because they going through karma. See, the problem is, you're out of this karmic cycle. So whatever karmic cycle that you was on, the period of years of time, over and over and over and over again, it's just like every time you seem like you try to do something better, you always end up back to the same square, with conflict, backstabbing, people gossiping. You was always hitting back to square one. But yeah, this Jezebel, yeah, they trying to GPS you because actually these people here don't want you. They want you to stay stuck. Okay, you got some people here, especially this Jezebel. Yeah, somebody's very shady here. Yeah, that's over here trying to cope with drinking or maybe doing some heavy drugs. But whatever it is, yeah, because see, where this Jezebel is, she trying to cope here because she got bad news here. She got bad news, and we got the police station right here, okay? So she getting some type of bad news, and that's because she's going to jail right along with everybody else who's all involved. Yeah, she trying to sweet talk herself up out of this. I ain't trying to laugh, but she trying to sweet talk herself out of this dang on for not going to jail, but it ain't working. She trying to come off like she's just so fake busy and stuff, but no, it's not working. Okay? It's not working. Okay? She trying to sweet talk herself. Clarify materialistic. Yeah, these thugs. These thugs who all did crimes, who hustled and did all these crimes. They trying to get up out of this. Yeah, they blocked. You might have them blocked. If they trying to contact you, you might have them blocked. But they're blocked, though. They're blocked from all contacts, even trying to contact you. Yeah, they're blocked. Yeah, they feeling like shit. Trying to, yeah, because your back is turned on these people. You're not even looking at these people at all. Yeah, because you see their true colors. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you see their true colors. They blocked. So far as this communication, trying to make amends will be a no-go. Because their life is under pressure. All right, and they losing sleep. That's what's going on. Their life is under pressure and they losing sleep, and they want to talk to you because they trying to get up out of some type of situation that they got themselves pinned on, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. They chose that. They chose to do that to themselves. You didn't do it. You ain't say, hey, steal from me, steal my money, or unalive this person, or, come and unalive me, or do anything, take from me, do this, do that. You ain't tell them people do all this. My ear is itching so bad for some odd ass reason. I'm over here rubbing the hell out of my ear. No, that's a sign of something, because that's weird, because I ain't never rubbed my ear that dang hard. All right, but yeah, clarify this contract here that you are the perfect fit. Clarify the contract that you are the perfect fit. Yeah. God said you was the perfect fit to cause some type of destruction in these people's lives. Come through, Spirit. I know that's right. Divine said you were the perfect fit to cause destruction in these people's lives. All right, God said I had the right person to take down all these thugs. I had the right person to take down these thugs. You signed the contract right here. Before you was born, you told God that you was going to take these people down. You will come back here to take these people down. You told them. You told Source that. All right. God, and now God looking at you like, yep. I found the perfect fit, the fit of the soul to do the ideal job for me. Yep. You found the right path of what you needed to do is to take down these people. You are the cause of destruction. You are the cause of destruction to take down these criminals. You came back here, you reincarnated. You came back here the cause. Well, I forget these cards, right? These nails. Hold on, y'all. To cause a storm in these people's lives. Okay? So now it's put you in the spirit realm, it puts you as like this, and some type of authority in the spirit realm. Okay? Meaning these ancestors, these spirit teams and everything, they listen to you. When you say things go, because see, you did the healing work. You did the healing work. You went through this spiritual warfare, even though it was hard, but you went through it. And you did a lot of work here, and you stood up, so you didn't back down. You stood up. You was confident enough within yourself. You took on the role of an authority, and you didn't like say y'all gonna respect me. No, you stood up for yourself. You stood up in your power. You didn't back down. You spoke your truth. And you stood up against these devils that was trying to come for you, these thugs trying to come for you. You stood up to them. You said what you said. And now you gotta, people respect you. People respect you on that. People respect your confidence. People respect you and everything. Because for number one, you took a leap of faith in the unknown. You did. You did not know, confirmation, you did not know what it was going to be like. You didn't know none of that. You just took that leap of faith and you said, Lord, I'm here. I'm going to do it. And you did it. Yep. And now you got a new beginning here. Okay. And these people here getting some sad messages that just shocking the crap out of them. Air rip. So whatever messages they getting here is really shocking. It was putting them in some type of mentally, emotionally unstable situation here. Moon card secretly. This is happening behind the scenes of what these people are doing. are going through. A lot of these people here is in bad health right now. I mean, they sick. All right. Their health is not doing good due to the magic, due to them speaking ill one on you. And yeah, so the wheel is turning in your favor. You and your divinity. Okay. And these people here thought that by them doing magic and being a thief, they thought they was going to get away. No, they wasn't getting away with this. Spirit them team, make sure they was not getting away with this at all. Whoever you are a gifted person. Okay, you're a gifted person. Okay, you're very gifted. Not just only that, you have great relationships with God, with the Most High God. You got a good relationship with God. That's a plus right there. And you chose to step into your self-love and self-care energy. Archangel Michael is helping protect you as you go through this transformation and this spiritual warfare. Archangel Michael is making sure that he's being right there with you, to balance out everything, how it's supposed to be balanced out. Like I said, you was the destruction. Okay? For number one, you was a star seed. Okay? You was a child of a star seed, number 11. You always been this gifted special child. Okay, that everybody tried to dim the light on. You always been that special child ever since. Okay? You got a lot of people that is in concern here. Look at this Jezebel. There go that Jezebel again. Look, I told you. This Jezebel always comes out. I don't know who family member this is, but this thing always coming out in these readings. No lie. That's because this woman is so fascinated, obsessed with you. It's freaking weird. You know what I'm saying? You would think that a person would lay the F off, But no, this thing ain't laying off. Look at this. Look, Jezebel here with this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever the hell she stole materialistic wise, the new judge is telling her, look, it got her in some type of concern. It got her in some concern because the new judge is telling her, you're going to jail. From the earlier, remember I just showed you, I said she going down to that police station, bad news to the police station. Yeah, you going to jail for this theft, for this money. You going to jail. That's what you going. That's the new judge telling her you going to jail. She ain't concerned. Look, she over here trying to GPS you. Yeah, that's the message that she getting. She trying to GPS you. She trying to figure where you at. She trying to communicate with you. You already see through the true colors. She want to make amends. But this woman was jealous and envy of you. But she ain't the only one. There's multiple other people here. Okay? Because she didn't even want you to sit in this Nine of Pentacles. But you was already in this Nine of Pentacles, though. That's the crazy part. I mean, she 10 of swords you for nothing, holding on to something that didn't even belong to her. It's crazy. Yeah, 3 of swords. I mean, basically, she tried to break your heart, end up broken her own heart for this unexpected money. Because the unexpected money belongs to you. Like I said, it's slowly progress is happening here. A new beginning is about to get ready to take place. This woman feel like a trash box clown. Okay? Right along with everybody else that helped her out in the freaking community. Yeah, she tried to put death. Look at that death magic. That's why she's sick. That's why they all sick. Okay? That's why they all sick. Because they was doing death magic. You're trying to put death magic to your career, to your job, to your home, to your money, to everything. And trying to put a death to you. You know what I'm saying? Look. So you will not receive what's yours. See what I'm saying? Right there. 10 of Cups. But you trusted your intuition though. Now this woman feels some type of way. And it could be a masculine here. It could be everybody though. I ain't gonna leave everybody out because everybody in here. Because whatever this was an inside job. Okay? This was an inside job. And you listen to your intuition as you keep continuing on with spreading positivity. Okay? It said keep radiating positivity, energy, and influence. Yeah, whoever you are an influencer. You don't have to be online to be an influencer. You can be offline and be an influencer. Either you're online or offline, but whoever you are, you have the authority to take a role on a leader. Whoever you are, you influencer, and people watches you because you trust your intuition here. Wherever you are, you is a golden child, okay? A golden child here that everybody was trying to get you commit some type of this to yourself, but that wasn't gonna work anyway. You love yourself too much to even want to do anything like that. Look at these people; they're trying to keep up with their appearance. They're trying to keep up with their appearance, what they have done. Yeah, because the real true story is coming out. The real story is coming out. The secrets is coming out here. It said the true story will come to the light. Yeah. I mean, they was partying and everything. I mean, they were partying. They was getting it in. They were laughing. They was like, hey, yeah, they was doing everything. And then all of a sudden, you're like, boom, boom. Like, what just happened? Freeze, freeze, freeze. Everybody get down. Everybody get down. I don't know. Maybe somebody could have had a raid. I don't know why. Maybe. I don't even know why I said that. And here you are, you healing. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all didn't travel out of state and got up out of that state. Some of y'all traveled, got away from the situation. Yeah, complicated. Yeah, they try to make your life complicated, and now their life complicated. They try to make your life complicated by testing your limits. Okay, so basically they were trying to test your limits. They were trying to examine you, how you would react under pressure. So yeah, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to examine you, how you was gonna react under pressure. And here it is, you ain't reacting nothing under pressure. You ain't did nothing under pressure. What you did, you stayed true to yourself. You spread positivity. You stood strong. You stood 10 toes down. You did not back down. I mean, you stood up and you fought back, but you fought back in a loving way, in a spiritual loving way. That's what you did. You did everything what divine asked you to do, and you did it. You caused destruction in everybody's lives that came for you. Everybody that target you, try to make your life complicated. Now their lives is complicated, and now and whatever they tried to cause to try to to try to destroy you, you end up destroying your contract was to be destructive. Yep. God said you was the perfect fit to take these people down. You was the perfect fit. People did not know that you had a strong relationship with the Most High God. People did not know that. They did not know. Yep. These people here was all smoke and mirrors. They tried to say you was smoke and mirrors. No. People are seeing the true colors of these people. They was smoke and mirrors. You even seen the true colors of these people. That's why you gave them the cold shoulder. That's why other people are giving them the cold shoulder. That's why you gave them the cold shoulder and trust the process when God told you to trust the process. It said trust the process, the relationship. It said don't rush for the answers. Yeah, you trusted the process. You trusted the process, the relationship with God. That's how I'm going to take it. It said trust the process of the relationship. Don't rush for the answers. I'm taking it as the Holy Spirit said, trust the process of the relationship with God, and don't rush for the answers. Because at 9 out of 10, things was going to unfold naturally. It was going to naturally unfold. Everything was going to come to the light. Stay in your power. And focus on your own needs, because this stuff what they've been doing is played out, and you was protected the whole time. These people here was power hungry, and they made a bad deal coming for you, calling themselves being church people, but they out here doing the same shit different day. Yeah, they manifested this shit. And they ass been up under investigation of a betrayal. They tried to dust it off like wasn't nothing gonna happen to them, and that was a lie. That was a lie. Yep. That was a lie. Yep, they was partying. Yep. Loyalty or not, these people was not loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah, they was not loyal to you. Out of space. Yeah, you connected to the cosmos. You connected to the universe. Yeah. Loyal or not, they was never loyal to you. You no more. You ain't got to question You ain't got to question if they loyal or not anymore. They didn't already showed their true colors, smoke and mirrors. That they ain't loyal. That they two-faced it. That's what they shown. They showed how two-faced it that they were towards you. Yep. Why they trying to keep up with their appearance? Yeah, they was in their ego. Yeah, and it was all over this life insurance policy here that they double crossed you over. Yeah, now they're trying to pretend like everything is fine. This female here, even though they was part of it, she tried to act like she tried to protect her heart, trying to make it seem like you was dangerous, speaking partial truth here, lying on you and stuff, and people getting a shock of discovery, finding that out that she was nothing but all mind control, trying to get you buried low key, but you still alive. You feel what I'm saying? Look, accomplished partner in crime. I'm telling you, and here you had a safe space here. You know, because why? Because you ran away from the situation. You know, you got out that situation. And then for some of you talking about, I ain't ran nowhere. I stood right here. I doubted that you was part of this. Because who you? If you got a lot of dang on people damn near trying to figure out how to catch you and try to undo you, you ain't gonna walk the dang on street like, oh, I'm untouchable. Come on. Stop being a Karen. Stop acting like you just untouchable. All right? It's 9 out of 10. You had a lot of people on your tail that want to take you out over a lot of coins, over millions of bucks, best believe they're gonna get you. Okay, you had to protect yourself. You had to protect yourself. I don't care. I know some people got out of Dodge and, you know what I'm saying, was not stupid enough to stick around. You know what I'm saying? Let these people try to do these type of things to them. And like I said, this is past, present, and future. So if this ain't happened to you yet, I mean, I doubt you'd be sticking around, especially if you know everybody all up in it and everybody turned their back on you and you wonder why ain't nobody talking to you. The reason why I ain't talking to you because they all in on it, trying to cause some type of destruction in your life. Yeah, ain't nobody finna stick around for that. People trust their intuition. People get the hell out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? But still, at the end of the day, they still fight back somehow, some way. Because they know for a fact that the Most High God got them. Feel what I'm saying? But like I said, whoever you are, could be a lot of y'all. You had a contract with God. You was the perfect fit, okay? And you was the perfect fit to cause some type of destruction in these people's lives by using your spiritual gifts, speaking up, telling the truth, standing your ground, sitting in that authority position, taking back your power. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of the unknown. Just taking on with confidence, what these people, defending yourself, taking on what these people here was trying to do to you, or what they was trying to do to you here. You was meant to be here. Just know that you was meant to be here. You was meant to take on these authorities with these people, regardless if if you don't understand. You was meant here. A lot of these people right now are watching their back because they know the authorities on them. Because your spiritual gifts ain't no joke. They know it. Yep. See, everybody been sold a dream coming for you. The grass was always green on your side. Some of these people here try to send out this spirit double confirmation. Yeah, the grass is always green on your side. They try to send this spiritual warfare at you and stuff. They try to turn your children against you, or your grandchildren, nieces and nephews. They try to cause short term in your life. They was desperate. They was karmic film here. Desperate. Look, karmic film here. About to get ready to face prison time. Yeah, smiling in your face the whole time, didn't even like you, and then send that death spell out. Now that death spell backfired. Look at that. Look at the police right here. Backfired on them too. Look at that. Health problems right here. I told you they got a health problem. Yeah. Came for you, came for the wrong person. Look, money hungry. I ain't got to lie about this. I know what this is all about. We talk about it all the time. Because Spirit talks about their lives damn near every time I freaking pick it up. You know, yeah, money hungry. Yeah, they was money hungry. Social media. I'm telling you, social media. Somebody going to try to come and, yeah, snake. They trying to snake you on social media. You done moved on. Somebody going to try to call you on social media if they ain't got your number. Yep. Mask coming off. Everybody's starting to see the truth. Help me here. Look. Drugs and alcohol addiction. Look, help me. I might need some dang on help. Yeah. Look, they need some help after they sat here and gaslighted the situation and scammed their way up to the dang on top by lying and everything. And now everything is being returned back to sender. That's what it's saying. Everything is being returned back to sender. And then look. Been told to stay in their lane, leave you alone, but nope. That's why Spirit said you was the perfect fit. Yeah, they try to send some type of dark spirit to try to distract you. They was getting impatient for that to happen towards a divine feminine here, a broke biatch. Yeah, they want to take over your life. Now they all in their head over you, feeling weak because you stand to yourself and you are being favored by God. Okay, that spiritual warfare will be over with, period. Hold on. All right, we almost done wrap this up. Let's see, 2 more decks. All right, we got changing everything. You done sat here and changed everything, changing everything. New beginning. You will start a new job in life, clean sweep over, hit the reset button, transformation. Changing everything. What did it say? Of changing everything. A gentle light radiate from my heart, transforming every situation I encounter. I chose to maintain a positive attitude regardless of the challenges, knowing that joy flows from within. When touched by the divine light, everything around me is transformed. Come through. If this cannot, I got to chill. Look at this. Okay, everything around you has transformed. Look at this. Transformation. And what transformation say? Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And that's exactly what y'all did. That's why God said you was the perfect fit. Okay? Together in the light. I said you got a relationship with God. Together in the light. It said, I give thanks for everyone who entered my life. Recognizing that we are all exactly where we need to be. Each person contribute to my growth, and every interact is a gift meant to help me overcome inner conflicts by focusing on my own development rather than others' faults. I align with the divine. Okay, Ashe, so mo it be. You align with the divine. Let me see what the universe wants to say to you, and then we are done. All right. In a relationship, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. And a lot of y'all understand that y'all got tired of giving y'all good heart, your love, your kind, your nurturing, your opinion, whatever, your good opinion. You got tired of giving consistency, giving that to people who was not giving it back to you. You know, so you kept giving these people permission to hurt you over and over again. And now you realize that you deserve better. That's why you being confident within yourself, because you chose you chose to be the role, the leader, to take back your power, to focus on your own needs and everything. You know, like God said, you was meant to be here for a reason. You was loved. You was honored. You was meant to be here. Okay? Until next time, peace, love, and harmony to all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for the likes, shares, and thank you so much for your comments and everything. And thank you so much for the donations. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much, for the loves. I'm sending you nothing but love. prosperity, and a lot of blessings towards your way. Ashe, so may it be.